everyone, this is a little quick video to show you how to correctly render out your image as a PNG so you can export it into Photoshop and then you can start manipulating it using the photographs that you've created for the hybrid project. So first of all, once you've actually created your monster like I have done here, you need to apply a camera and also a light as well, because without them, if I just turn these off and go into like render view, this is all you're going to see, which is no good to you. I mean, it's alright if you want to do some sort of silhouette, but of course when you're rendering it out you want to see the better detail, so you can add your images on top of that using your blending modes on Photoshop. So again, I'll just re-hide them, sorry about that, press 0 so I can actually see what my camera's looking at. Sorry about that. Yeah, so once you press 0, and this is how I position my scene. So currently, if I just take this off, if you just render it out right, if I just press F12 now, it's going to render it with the grey background as normal. Yeah, and of course we don't want all this. We want it as a PNG image, no background, nice clean plate. So we go straight into the Photoshop style. We're not cutting it out using the pen tool or the lasso tool. So what you need to do is go into option here where it says render properties, come down where it says film, then turn transparent on. Then what that'll do, then it will completely mask and hide out the background, and all you're going to have is a clean plate of your monster. So if you press either render animation, render image, or press F12, so, and as you can see, this is going to give me what I want, what I'm seeing. So no back, and what they will save this as a PNG. So go to image, save as, make sure here's a PNG, give it a name. So for me, I'll call it monster test. Make sure you put in destination that you're happy with, you can find. Then what we'll do is move on to Photoshop. So once we upload the Photoshop, as you can see now, this is our image. Well, this is the monster that you've created as well, so it's all good to go, clean, tidy, no dramas whatsoever. Once you're happy with that, all you've got to do is obviously have your photograph that you've taken of the historical sites for the hybrid project, bring this across, drop it in, and then start manipulating it. Obviously this is too big for the scene, so I'm going to click, press Alt, and this will scale it down perfectly as well, without any deformities. Move this to an area that I'm happy with. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to duplicate the background here, Control J, move it up above, which is obviously going to mask out my area. But what I'm going to use is a masking tool. So I'm going to press mask, use a pen tool. But what I'm using a soft brush, so it blends in nicely. So we've obviously got the trees, the monster itself. And it doesn't matter about being perfect, you've got to imagine maybe there's some sort of like a mist or smoke going around here. Obviously black reveals, white hides it. If I press X and just hide the mistakes, the areas I don't want to hide. Yeah, and you can see straight away we're blending it quite well. And it's down to yourself to obviously start adding more detail to your monster, maybe some fog or smoke or a bit of grain, different textures you get offline. But essentially that is going to be like your own product. Thank you.